everyone, my name is Parveen Kaur Sehgal and I am your mathematics facilitator. In this video, I will teach you how to quickly multiply and divide two fractions. So let's get started. Let's first understand how to multiply two fractions. So here we have two fractions, that is 5 by 3 multiplied with 2 by 7. To multiply two fractions, we just need to multiply the numerator with numerator and the denominator with denominator. So here we'll multiply 5 with 2, that we know is 10, and 3 times 7, which we know is 21. After doing the multiplication, we need to look at the answer that needs to be in the lowest term. As we can see that 10 by 21 cannot be simplified further, so this is the final answer. Now let's understand another way of doing the multiplication of two fractions. As we can see here, 15 by 20 is multiplied with 5 by 3. So here, rather than multiplying the numerator with numerator and then denominator with denominator and then further simplifying the fractions, we can first only do the simplification. For that, we can do the cancellation. Now the cancellation can be done with the pairs. For an example, 15 can be made pair with either 20 or we can make 15 pair with 3. That is, we cannot make 15 with a pair with 5. Similarly, 20 can be made pair with 15 or 20 can be made pair with 5. But 20 cannot be made pair with 3. So it's just like we cannot make the pairs for cancellation. Those are in front. We can only move up and down. Now let's take an example. If we can take 15 and 20 as a pair to do the cancellation. To do the cancellation means that we need to think about that 15 and 20 both should come in any times table together. Or we can say that both of them should be composite numbers. Yes, 15 and 20 are the composite numbers. Or we know that 15 and 20 both comes in 5 table together. Now we can do the cancellation, that we will do the cancellation of 15 and 20. 15 comes on 5 table at 3 and 20 comes in 5 table at 4. So we will cut or do the cancellation with 15 and 20 and write it as 3 and 4. Now we are left with 3, 5, 4 and 3. Now let's further try making the pairs for the cancellation. First we look at this 3 and try to make the pair with 4, which is not possible because 3 and 4 together do not come in any table. Now let's take example of 5 and 3. 5 and 3 are also not the composite numbers, so we cannot take the pair for the cancellation. Now we can look at 3 and 3. Yes, 3 and 3 can be taken as a pair because they both are the composite numbers. So we can do the cancellation of 3 and 3 as 3 and 3 both comes in 3 times table. 3 comes in 3 times table at 1 and this 3 comes in 3 times table at 1. So we can do the cancellation and write it as 1, 1. Now we're left with the numbers 1 and 5, 4 and 1. As we can see, we cannot form any other more pairs to do the cancellation. Hence, we'll find out the product and get the answer. Now we'll multiply the numerators, that is 1 and 5, which we know is equal to 5. Now we'll multiply the denominators, that is 4 and 1, which is equal to 4. So here we get the final answer, that is 5 by 4. Now let's understand how to do the division of two fractions. So let's take example of 15 by 20 divided by 5 by 3. We need to understand this, that two fractions cannot be divided directly. We need to first convert them into multiplication to do the division. For this, we can just remember the rule of KFC, where K means to keep, F means to flip, and C means to change. Now, K keep means to keep the first fraction as it is, that is 15 by 20. F to flip the second fraction, that is 5 by 3, will be converted as 3 by 5, and then to change the sign of division into multiplication. Now we can simply solve by doing the multiplication of two fractions. Now to do the multiplication, we can again look at making the pairs that can be do the cancellation further. Now here we can see that 15 and 5 make a pair that both of them comes in 5 times table. So we may cancel 15 and 5 on 5 times table. 15 comes in 5 times table at 3 and 5 comes in 5 times table at 1. Just remember, you can only cancel two numbers if they both together comes in a same times table. As we can see further that we cannot do any other cancellation or the simplification, so we will simply multiply the numerator with numerator and the denominator with denominator. That is 3 times 3, which is equal to 9, and 20 times 1 is equal to 20. Thank you for watching. Keep learning, keep practicing, keep watching my videos.